Alrighty, everyone, and welcome to the Dixie Vodka 160 here tonight, here at the Homestead Miami Speedway for round number 3 for the SRL Cup Series. Thank you guys for coming out here on Extreme Sim TV here tonight. The SRL Racing League ready to go racing once again, round number 3. And before we do, let's get ready to take a look at those all-important point standings here tonight with 2 minutes left. There is your point standings here tonight. Scott Taylor on with the points to lead. David Medina right there locked into the playoffs. Only other driver right now locked in, that's going to be Nick Alford, also locked in. Phil Molinex right there in the top 10. Cheeseman right there just sitting outside that red cut line. If the playoffs were to start, and we want to start this off here tonight, big thank you to the new partner at SRL, the butt kicker, coming on board. Feel what you've been missing, man. This thing is awesome. It's basically an audio transducer that kind of picks up on the bass frequencies of the sim. You can feel the car when you hit a bump. It's going to make your sim shake. It's going to be awesome. I had one there a while back. Unfortunately, I didn't have the proper setup to use it correctly. However, now I do. So, you know, when you go to buy one, like I'm going to do here before this season is over, use the code SRL in checkout to get 25% off of your purchase. Again, that's code SRL at checkout. Butt kicker, feel what you've been missing. So, we are back here in round number 3 of the season, this time from Homestead Miami Speedway. Field ready to go racing here tonight. Let's take a look at our qualifying order right now. And it is Mr. Medina on pole, I believe. David Medina right there. And it's not going to pick up our grid, unfortunately, so we're going to have to wait. But man, what a night it has been. 1 minute and 12 seconds left here in qualifying here tonight. And there I go, just throwing my mouse. That's going to help, right? It's going to make the broadcast a lot better, just throwing stuff. It's always a positive step. So as I try to untangle myself over here in the mess I've got myself into here tonight, and you can ask the girlfriend, that's about a daily occurrence for me, making some sort of mess. Or the pit bull does it, one of the two. Now the pit bull, she'll come in here and wrap her head around and try to walk away with it as well. So we'll get ready to go. 30 seconds left. Who is it? Hang on. Folks, I'll be right back. Here on Extreme Sim TV. Sorry about that, folks. Had a little bit of a technical error, but right now you've been watching from the beginning. It's David Menden, Senior, out front, leading the way. He's already got one win, but the 18 machine going to draw alongside right now down the back straightaway. Right now, David leads. Gary now goes to the race lead in the 18 machine. He'll pull ahead of the 9 by a half a car length at the moment. Down the front straightaway they go. Battle right now for the race lead. David out front leading. Oh, it's oh so tight for the race lead right now. So tight here out front. One car around the bottom. That's the thing about this place. Here at Homestead Motor Speedway, multiple grooves involved in tonight's race, and you see the front two doing just that. Again, I do apologize about the muted mic there for a while, and a little bit of a technical error that needs to be worked on. Right now, David in the 9 machine. And right now, that 9 machine hanging on right there now, the second place right now behind the 18 of Gary. Gary trying to get a win early in the year to lock himself into the playoffs. And early as you can, getting that win doesn't sound like a lot, but it's going to help you immensely. Robert Carroll right here in that 12th spot. Rick there in 13th as well, the 34. Brandon Robinson right there as well. Brian there in 11th, 12th, 13th is Rick Ward. Right at the moment. 14th right now, Matt Nicholas Shell there in 15th. Philip Molinex having a rough race right now in the 16th spot in that number 16 machine here at Homestead Motor Speedway tonight. 19 at a 130 complete here tonight from the Homestead Motor Speedway. We are still green. Gary leads the way, started 14th tonight, back up front. David in second. Third is Sheen Cheeseman. Cheeseman was right there on that cutoff line as well. Coming into the night right now, 20 on the board. 100 to go from Homestead. Everybody hanging on right now up front. Great racing so far at the front of this field. Right now, Keith Baldwin right there in the 09 as well, fighting his way through into that 7th spot, 20 complete of the Dixie Vodka, which I need a little bit of right now, to be honest. 150 here in Homestead. Right now, up front, leading the way is going to be Gary, leading right now. Everybody hanging on. Gary leads the way. David Medina Senior. Sheen Cheeseman. Cheese! Everybody cheese, because it's the cheese man. Up into the top 3 right now. 4th at the moment, Nick Alford. And I gotta give a shout out here as we continue to run right now to Mrs. Taylor, the significant other of Mr. Scott Taylor, who put that point screen together that we saw earlier. She did an amazing job with it. I want to thank her for her help in the broadcasting and stuff as well. Makes my job so much easier. Come in here with great graphics like that. Cheeseman sitting in 3rd. 2nd right now, David Medina Sr. And leading at the moment, Gary out front, holding on. Started 14th here tonight. Has a great run in the mix. 22 of 130 complete here tonight from the Homestead Motor Speedway as we continue to run here tonight early on in this one. Everybody early on in this event here tonight, we go to the Cup schedule and we take a look at where we'll be here in the next few weeks. And again, we head off to Auto Club Speedway here on the 27th at 8:30 Eastern, then out to Las Vegas. So a run of good cars. And remember, the playoffs, they start February the 4th of next year. Seems like a long time away, but Dover, your first playoff race. Martinsville being your cut race as well to the playoffs. That makes getting it in here in the regular season also important here for this series, as it's Gary out front trying to do just that. 2nd is Nick. 3rd right now is the Medina Cheeseman. Fifth is Edward Keith there as well. Scott Taylor inching his way back forward to number 5. He'll pass to 73, who is Jack, 1 lap down. 16 cars left on the lead lap right now. There is Ben there in that ninth spot. Let's see if we get 10th up here. Garrett Schilling having a good run. The 87, Robert Carroll. Rick Ward right there as well. Everybody hanging on 25 of 130 complete here tonight. Rick Ward, who setting in 11th right now. 12th is Robert Carroll in this event. All right, we're going to put up a poll here in the chat. So here we go. And look in your chat. We'll look at the question. Will we have a third different winner? Winner here tonight. And I may have misspelled winner, but it works, right? So will we have a new winner here tonight? We're going to put a poll up as we watch Rick Ward. It would be three in a row if we have a third different winner. Again, first 2 races of the season, you know, it went pretty well. So we'll continue to rock and roll here tonight. 11 people watching here as Rick Ward battles for that 10th spot here tonight. There you go. Take a look at that poll and tell me what you think. Will we have a third different winner here tonight? Up front, Gary, Nick there in second. Cheeseman in third. Great battle around the third position right now as they continue to run at the moment. See right now 2 and 3 wide on the racetrack. 28 of 130 complete. Cheeseman right there on that deck lid looking back at Cheeseman at that battle behind him. Great racing here. Cheeseman able to slide into what would be that 4th spot. David Medina right there in 5th. He's got a company there, and that's the 51 of Edward, I believe, that's going to slide. Edmond Jones on the bottom in the 51 camp. Having a great run here tonight. Started 9th as well. So we're 130 laps. Or we're 130 laps to complete here tonight, and we're 29 into this one. Edmond Jones runs the 5th spot right now, 30 on the board this time, bot. So as we continue to run right now, they fight their way through. And caution here at lap 30, and I believe that is your first stage of the evening. So give it to Gary out front right now for stage number 1, and let's get ready to talk to him. So Gary gets stage number 1. We'll get ready to talk with him here. And what was a great stage 1. And let's hop on board here with Gary. See if we can find him down there. And we'll hop on that dash cam on board with Gary right now. You'll come to pit road at the end of the stage. And we're quickly going to do your top 5 here at the end of stage number 1. It was Gary, Nick, Cheeseman, David Medina, Edward Jones, your top 5 here at the end of stage number 1 here this evening. As we continue to run right now, 31 on the board. We're going to let Gary come to pit road, and then we will grab him down here in the booth if he can hear us. We'll let him do his pit stop, and then we'll talk to Mr. Gary. As we continue to rock and roll, car coming to pit road, we'll take a look at, while he comes down, take a look at pit stops here tonight at the end of stage 1. See everybody down pit road here. 31 of 130 complete. So you've got Gary off of pit road here, 32, 130 complete. Cheeseman right there in second. As we continue to run, there is Cheeseman in P2. Let's see if we can get a hold of Gary now. Down here in the broadcast booth. Hey Gary, it's Matt down here in the booth. You got a copy of me, buddy?
Yes, sir, I do. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Well, look at that stage win for you. You started 14th is what I'm showing. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not. But you had a great run in that 18 machine up to the race lead, got stage 1. How's the track feeling with multi-grooves out there?
Man, it's been nice out here tonight. Track is really cool. Car is just sticking, man. It's on a rail right now, so I'm really excited about this next 35-lap run we got. I did start 6th, though.
10-4. Yeah, my qualifying order messed up on me, so I wasn't exactly sure. But great run here, man. And congratulations on the run.
Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. We're going to try and do it again right here.
10-4, buddy. Well, I'll let you go. Good luck. All right, as we're back here once again, lap 31, Gary Jaworski right now up in the race lead. Cheeseman second, Alfred third, Medina fourth, Taylor in the top 5. That's the way they run at the end of stage number 1 here tonight in the SRL Racing League, and a little bit of a glitch in the system there, but a great run nonetheless as they continue to rock and roll here tonight. Again, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out to this one. 34 complete at 100. We're going to go back green. Will we see the top line come in here on the restart? Will Gary Jaworski there be able to get the race win and make it 3 different winners in a row? Let's quickly take a look as we come to green. We're going to take a look here. We're going to get everybody pulled up here and take a look right now. Now, you take a look at that. Scott Taylor right there up front in the points lead. Phil Molinex right there on the outside looking in. But look who you don't see anywhere in there. Gary there, if he wins this race, he is winning her in, buddy, and he is going to boot Philip Molinex out. Philip would drop out the cut line. That would put Nick Alfred right there as well. Cheeseman would drop to 12th. Keep that in mind as we go along here. I know it's early in the season, but very important to monitor that playoff situation. You don't want to get to the end of the year and then realize, oopsie daisy, I'm in trouble. You want to catch it now. We come to green. And once again, we are green here tonight on Extreme Sim TV. Everybody back to green. 34 on the board here tonight. Gary leads the way. Gary Jaworski right there. He's going to lose the race lead. Cheeseman to the front here down the back straightaway. Cheeseman to the front of the field here tonight. And everybody hanging on. There's the 18. And Gary going to slide back. New race leader. It is Cheeseman out front. Gary to second. Nick to third. Here comes Taylor for fourth. Great run as well. 36 and 160 or 130 complete here tonight from the Homestead Miami Speedway. Field off of turn number 2. You see 3 lanes trouble. Turn 2, 1 car upside down. Huge incident off of turn number 2. Man. 1 car went for a ride off of turn 2. Well, let's see here if we can maybe catch it. Wow. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. Let's go back again. That is mad. See if we can grab another camera angle. Holy cow. That 19 machine gets left hooked, and look at that car. The 11, the 09, everybody up underneath of him. Matt goes for a wicked ride out of turn number 2. Look at the 34 inches by. Wow. That's Rick Ward that slid through there. One more look here. Now let's go. Go 20 seconds back here. So right here, Rick Ward. And we're going to go on the board with Rick here with a massive. Watch up in front of Rick Ward as this trouble takes place. Boom, right there. Now watch that car. Rick Ward trying to hang on, car up in the air, right in front of him. The 09 there as well. And look at the height that 19 got. And watch this right in front of him. Whoa. Wow. So a big incident with Matt involved. Wow. It's a caution out, first one of the night. Here this evening. Butt kick. Feel what you've been missing. And we'll get ready to go back to green. I'm in shock right now. So there's Rick up front. Cars still somehow together. Wow. Massive incident. Rick was involved there. That was huge, folks. You don't get much bigger than that one. So Rick right there in the 34 machine. See who we can interview here under this caution. Meanwhile, up here near the front of the field, see if we can take a check. It's Cheeseman still leading. The 18 there to his outside. What a big incident here at lap 37. One more look here. And right there it was. Yeah, it's big, big mess here tonight. So there you go. That's what brought the caution out for the second time. First incident of the evening, and it was a big one. Cheeseman to lead Gary. Jazorski right there behind him. Gary, Jazorski, Nick, Alford, Ford, and Mr. Scott Taylor, David Medina, Brandon Robinson, all in that top 5 right now. Bill coming down, great flag in the air. Cheeseman gonna lead them off. Everybody hanging on, and you see right now, Cheeseman leads. Everybody else behind them. You see Nick right there as well. Cheeseman trying to hang on. Gary uses that top line, trying to get the race lead back. Back here around 5th, 6th spot, that's Robert Carroll in the Mountain Dew Game Fuel machine. Having a good run here tonight. He's underneath the 97 machine as well. Derek Stalling back here. Ooh, that's the 27 out of shape. Carroll out of shape down the front straightaway. Everybody continuing to run right now. 41, we got trouble. Trouble on the racetrack. We got a car sideways right there. They hang on. We'll go back and take a look at it. As they were coming through 1 and 2. That was a 5 of Taylor out of shape. Look at that. Scott Taylor got up into the door right there of another car. One more look as they were coming down through here. Let's try to change our camera angle if we can. And Scott Taylor was right there underneath of him. Yeah, it's made contact up the racetrack. The 20 went. Good save there by the 20. of Nick, but that could have been a lot worse. Nick able to hang on to it. So right now, everybody back in position here. 42 of 130 complete here tonight. Trying to see how far back. Nick right there in the 10th spot. There's Brian sliding backwards. You got to feel bad right now for Nick right there. He was running a little bit better than that. Got caught up, turned sideways. But a 43 complete of 130. He's going to have to work his way back forward here. Up right now, Cheeseman pulling away. Drzorski in second. Third is Scott Taylor right now. 44, 130 complete. So right now as they fight through, Scott Taylor right there in third. .44 of 130 complete here tonight as they continue to run right now. 45 on the board. Scott Taylor right there in third. 45 on the board of 130. Right now everybody hanging on here in the Win Dixie Vodka 150 here tonight. The Dixie Vodka 150 here on Extreme Sim TV. Round number 3 for the SRL Racing League. You see back here, Philip Molinek still running 15th, still hanging on the lead lap. Matt right now 1 lap down at that wild ride that he took earlier on as well. So right now that's 76 on the board this time by. 76 of 130 laps are complete. There's Scott Taylor, David Medina. There's Robert Carroll. Look at the 27 of Carroll hanging on as well. So Robert Carroll doing a great job top side of the racetrack. Carroll right now running 8th at the moment. Everybody hanging on right now. Nick Alford there, Nicholas there also in the mix. Jack up there, but it's Cheeseman continuing to lead, but he's got a challenge. Here it comes Gary. Drzorski right there behind him. Gary Drzorski all over the back bumper of Cheeseman. Cheeseman over the loose side of 2. He'll get the car back up, headed for 3. There's Scott Taylor with an eye on this race in front of him right now. Let's go with Mr. Gary sitting in second right at the moment. On the dash cam with Gary there right behind Cheeseman. Again, Gary won the first stage here tonight, looking for stage number 2, and he's all over the back of Cheeseman. You see right now how sturdy he is being. Looking behind him there as well. And also from the blip cam down the back straightaway, 49 and 130 complete. 49 of 130 in the books here tonight. Nose to tail right now. And everybody continuing to rock and roll up front. Gary, Cheeseman, Drzorski, Taylor, your top 3. 50 on the board this time by. And there you go, Drzorski to the bottom will clear Cheeseman. Cheeseman to second. Gary Drzorski to the race lead. Scott Taylor in third right now, 51 on the board. here we go, hanging on right now down the front straightaway once again. 51 of 130 complete. So Gary leads the way right now. Scott Taylor trying to close in for the second position, but Gary Jazorski right now leading here at Homestead Raceway. And let's go crank it up for a minute here on Extreme Sim TV. Alright, we continue to run right now here from the Homestead Motor Speedway. 55 on the board of 130 here tonight. Gary Jazorski up here in the race lead. You're looking back at the field behind him. Right now, everyone hanging on right now. 55 of 130 complete. Right now, 55 of 130 complete. Right now, Gary Jazorski leads the way at the moment. Everyone else behind him, David Medina there as well. Medina Senior right there behind him. Everybody hanging on, 56 of 130 complete. And right now, as Gary leads the way, right now leading the way is Gary Jazorski, but behind him it's going to be a drag race around that 7th, 6th, 5th spot. Derek Schilling up there, Edmond Jones right there as well. 57 on the board of 130 complete. Everybody hanging on, 57 130 complete here tonight. Up front right now, David Medina still trying to put pressure to the back bumper of the 18 of Gary Jazorski. Gary Jazorski trying to hang on. 58 on the board this time by. Everybody hanging on right now. David Medina right there. Brian Robinson, Gene Cheeseman, Keith right there as well. Ninth right now, Nick Alford. Alford right there as well in the mix. Ninth place there for Nick. The 76 machine up there battling it out. Medina in third. Robinson, Jones, Scott Taylor in the mix as well. Derek Schilling. 7th is Sheen Cheeseman. 8th right now, Nick Alford. Or 9th is Alford. Brian right there in 12th. Looking at 11th. 13th right now, Nicholas. 14th is Jack. 15th or 16th is Ben. 15th, Philip Molinex right there in that number 16 machine as they run right now. 16th, Ben. those shelves, 17th. That is Matt there, who had that big incident earlier on. Has ran as high as 8th. Trapped 1 lap down. And he's going to have to catch Ben to get that lucky dog back here. Meanwhile, up front, race leaders tied up front right now. Gary Jaworski trying to hold off Medina Senior. Down through 3 and 4. Off of turn number 4 right now. Great run at the moment, side by side. Down the front straightaway. Gary and David right there, door to door. 61 on the board. Gary Jaworski gonna get passed there by David Medina. David Medina will take the race lead away. The battle for the lucky dog spot is still the same. Ben leads now. Jaworski back to the bottom, trying to run the low side here to make it work. Guys still hanging on. Great racing up front right now. Everybody else trying to do anything they can here. And again, that's your Gary Jaworski right there in that second spot at the moment with 62 complete. A great run for Gary. Everybody else going to jump in line here. We'll jump back a few spots. Rick Ward, remember that 34 machine? He was looking at the underside of the 19 earlier on in the race. During that big event, here comes Scott Taylor. Here comes the 20 as well. Scott Taylor up there getting after it. Nick Alford right there in the 20 machine. 63 on the board. Rick Ward in 9th. 10th is Cheeseman. 11th right now, Robert Carroll. We'll keep an eye out. Almost 3 wide. Down the back straightaway is the 20 machine. Nick trying to pick up a spot here on the 5 machine. Can't do it. They're going to get back single file down the front straightaway once again. 65 on the board here. A little bit of a battle right now for 8th. It's Nick Alford trying to hang on to it with the 9th place machine of Mr. Ward inching his way through. Everybody fighting through. 64, 130 complete. And yellow is out on the racetrack. So there we go, caution out. And there we go, yellow out once again in butt kicker. Still what you've been missing, a yellow flag to end the stage. David Medina, senior, gets it done here in stage number 2. And we'll go through the lineup here. Gary 3rd, Brandon 4th. Edmond Jones 4th, excuse me. 5th is Keith falling. 6th right now, Derek Schilling. 7th, Scott Taylor. 8th, Rick Ward. 9th here is Nick Alford. And the final stage point going to Cheeseman here tonight in stage 2. The stage 1 and 2 in the books here tonight, and we will get ready for pit stops and then the interview with your stage winner here tonight. Medina picking up stage number 2 here tonight, doing a great job. And they continue to run right now as they head down pit road. Medina Senior in the 9th. And everybody to pit road once again. The two likes here tonight, 10 people watching. Don't forget to slam that like button. It helps the channel out and the algorithms. Get us some more attention for these leagues that put on a show for you guys each and every night pretty much of the week here this evening. And as we're under caution, I've got a little bit of an announcement as they come off the pit road. Myself, I will be competing in the virtual off-road racing league coming up starting in December. I'm picking up another league. This time it's a little bit of off-road racing. So that'll be fun for me, taking the JBR off-road truck out to do some races. See how I do on the dirt side off-road racing. I love those trucks. I've got a championship in those trucks back when they first came out. We're going to try to get another one coming up here in September. I hadn't even told the girlfriend about that one. That's the first time she heard anything about it. But the lucky part, guys at home that knows how it is with girlfriends, I don't think she heard me say anything about it. I think she's too distracted. And so I might have got away with that announcement. But anyway, let's get ready to talk to David Medina here tonight as he picked up the stage win. Where are you at, David Medina, down there in NT Motorsports? And let's talk to him. Hey, David Medina, senior, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, stage win for you in the number 9 here tonight. Great run for you in this stage. What's it going to take to get the lap 130 with that race lead?
But just got to be patient. Got still quite a long ways to go. Still got to take care of my stuff and try to be there at the end.
Well, yeah, and I think that's the thing right now. Low line, high line, which one do you think's best here tonight?
For me on the start, this car is really good on the low line. Once it rotates center or corner, it gets some good traction and center off.
Well, man, best of luck to you down there in NDTN Motorsports, man. Great run here tonight for you, Mr. David Medina Sr., sir.
Thanks, sir.
All right, there we go. Great racing all the way through. And we're going to get NT Motorsports driver down there. Let's grab someone we haven't talked to all night really quick, the 97 of Mr. Robinson, and see if he can talk to us as well. We got a little bit of time here. Mr. Robinson, you got a copy?
Yeah, how you doing, bud?
Doing good. You're lining up third here on the restart. You've had 2 pretty good stages here this evening. So what is it going to take here to get that machine to the race lead?
Well, just keep doing what I'm doing, and being as easy I can on the front right. David's got a lot of speed, so does Gary, but just try to keep it clean, try to keep my tires good, and I feel like I'm better on the long run when that car starts to tighten up. So, the stage, this is the longest stage, and this is where I'm most comfortable at. So I'm just going to keep chipping away and see what we can do.
All righty, man. Well, you get ready to go green. I'm going to let you go. Best of luck, buddy.
Yep, appreciate it.
And that was 10 Star Motorsports driver, Mr. Brandon Robinson, up there in the 97 camp as well. But with that being said, we are ready to go back to green here once again at Homestead Miami Speedway for the final stage of this one. 69 in the books. Everybody's ready. You're ready at home. I'm ready here. Green flag back in the air. We are rolling in stage number 3, and Pig move back in the pack. Not sure who that is, but 2 and 3 wide. Back there, let's get back there as best we can. Battle for the race lead as well. But look at this back here. That was the 11 inside there, and I believe that's around that 10th spot. Scott Taylor there in the mix also. Stuck in the middle. Look at Scott. The 11 going to back out of it. Scott Taylor, though, survives that. He'll move forward into the position. Big run coming from Carroll back there on the top side as well. A great battle. And, ooh, car sideways. Medina 3 wide behind him. Almost 4 wide. 3 wide, 2 rows deep now. Cars jockeying for position here on the final restart of this one. The final stage break at least. Trouble out of turn number 2. Car in the catch fence. Yellow is out. For the second time tonight, we have a car into the catch fence. Wow. Let's see, who was that? That was Nick Alford. And we'll get ready to go once again. All right, let's take a look at what happened. Taylor, a little bit of contact there with Nick in the 20 machine. And remember, Taylor and Nick got into it earlier on in the race. Washes up, loses the car, and look at that thing launch into the catch fence here. Wow. And again, we'll go back. That was huge. And we've had some really big incidents throughout the evening here. Now let's slow this down. Watch this car right here. He's just gonna take flight. Ooh, the 23 came along, clipped him. The 16 right there as well. Car up on the wall. There's the 34 again hitting another upside down car. Wow. Nick offered going for a wild ride down the back straightaway. Rick Ward once again with the car upside down in front of him. Wow, let's go talk to Rick Ward here, because 2 times in a row he's had a car upside down right in front of him. And looking at the underside of a race car here tonight. Twice in one night out of ST Motorsports. Hey, Rick Ward, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, 10-4.
Well, 10-4, man. Well, 2 times tonight you've been there up there with the underside of a car right in front of you.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you're doing a good job dodging and weaving your way through most of it, but weird not to have 2 cars upside down right in front of you, virtually in the same spot.
Yeah, I know. I thought for sure I had them, or they had me.
Well, right now you're setting 10th here. You're surviving this upside down car phenomenon you got going on back there. What's it going to take to get up there, maybe get the win here tonight to get top 5?
Oh, it's gonna be tough. I got some good drivers in here. I'm just trying to save my tires right now. That's a key. Trying not to drive in and just backing up the corners a little bit, and just trying not to burn my stuff up.
Okay, I know it's early in the season, man, but I got a question for you, driver to driver. How early in the season do you start thinking about locking yourself into the playoffs?
About halfway. About halfway in the season.
Yeah, I can see that. Me personally, I think about it as soon as we start, man, because you want to get that car locked in, right?
Right, yes. 10-4, yep.
All right, man. Well, best of luck, Rick, man. And good luck. Hopefully you get up there, get you a good top 5 or even a win here tonight, buddy.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All righty. We'll get you back down to your teammates, sir.
All right, thank you.
Alrighty, there we go. The ST Motorsports driver, Rick Ward, right there. There you have it. What a night he's had. 2 times car up in front of him. And the 11 car, I do apologize for not getting it caught up on the lucky dog. And the 11, unfortunately, Paul, is out of this event. So Ben Doshell has retired from this event tonight. I do apologize about not catching that a little bit sooner, guys. And again, if you just joined us, go ahead and slam that like button. Let us know you like what you see here tonight. Or adversely, if you don't like it, feel free to hit that down thumb, and that'll let me know we got some things to work on. It's the best way for me to judge what I'm doing and what needs to change. So we're going to go to green flag racing here tonight. Field double file once again. Rick Ward there to 34 as we come to green. But it's Brandon Robinson right now, your race leader. Blinking car to the outside, David Medina. And pace car really late to his turnoff there, but he is down pit road. We are back green in the Dixie Vodka 160. So the Dixie Vodka 160 here tonight. Brandon Robinson right there alongside the 9 of David Medina. And Medina's blinking. Somebody's going to have to get on the radio to Medina and let him know that car is blinking. You see right now, Robinson clear. Here comes Medina. Back to the bottom. He'll try to grab the spot into turn number 3 and 4. Cars double file behind him. Oh, contact right there. We got a car on the outside wall. This is going to be big. One car down by the apron. Caution is out. And again, caution. And that time it's Derek Schilling that got turned around here. Let's go take a look. Oh, bad deal there for Derek. One more look here. What happened to Derek? Schilling's gonna come through the corner. And right here, right in front of us, a little bit of contact. The 09 gets collected in it as well. That's Keith Fallon that kind of got collected up in it as well with 77 complete. So there we go. Another yellow here tonight. Medina leads. David Medina still leads here tonight at Homestead. David Medina right there. I believe he's waiting on the pace car to get around there to pick him up here at lap 78. So rough race right there for a couple of drivers, but they'll get it straightened back out. We'll get ready to go green flag racing once again here tonight. This is 78 of 130 complete here in tonight's broadcast. Thank you guys for coming out. I'm going to take this opportunity, step away from the booth, play y'all a little bit of music, and we will go green as soon as I All right, back, folks, back here once again, coming to green flag in the air. David Medina going to lead them down to green this time. Medina right now up front. Jones in second. Everybody's single file restart this time by and hanging on and working their way through here tonight at the Homestead Raceway. The 9 out front leads the way right now. Everyone else behind them, 81 and 130 complete. Right now there is a 9 of David Medina Sr. Right now everybody hanging on. There is Mr. David Medina hanging on with the race lead. And caution, we got trouble behind him. What happened here? Oh, big mess. Car up and over, the 76 involved. Oh boy. And it looks like that's Edmond Jones in the 51 car that may have triggered this event. His car on fire. Matt should be the lucky dog here if he was not involved in the incident, but big mess down here off of turn 4 to put us back under yellow. 82 on the board, caution back out and taking a look. Edmond Jones right there on the bottom, slides up a vent, gets right hooked right in front of everyone else. Big impacts to the inside wall for a couple of more cars. Wow. Holy moly. And the problem is, in that particular scenario, we're going to drop back here. See if we can drop on back. Let's go right about here. And let's hop on board, because in this scenario, there's literally nothing you can do, right? You're along for the ride if they wreck like that in front of you. Especially off of turn 4 here at Homestead with that inside wall. It's not like you got many places you can even go, unfortunately, if you're these guys back here. I mean, you're going to be looking up in front of you, and you're going to see the contact happen, and the car end up around into the outside wall. And right there's the smoke. Now watch this. As he comes through, smoke everywhere. Where do you go? Oh. There's nothing you can do with that much smoke. That was Brian Master that we were on board with. And again, it was just a big mess over here. Jones was all torn up, but again, let's go take a look here. And let's go from our blimp cam this time. So right here, blimp cam it is. And it's one of them deals, he thought he was clear, and you're going to see him come up the racetrack. Jones gets hooked by the 76, puts him in the fence. That's Cheeseman. Cheeseman comes down. Big impact there on the inside wall. You see that wall at the bottom. Here comes the 16. Look at Molinix creeping through. Gets by it. Philip Molinix, probably with the drive of the night, getting by that. Scott Taylor locking the brakes up, gets a piece of it. I think Molinix, for the most part, is clear. If we can jump on board with Philip Molinix here. Jump on board with Philip. So, see if we can hop on board with Molinix. Because I think Philip Molinix pretty much got by this unscathed as the carnage broke loose in front of him. Right here. Yep, right here. Now watch this. He does a great job. There's the inside wall. You know when these cars hit, they're going to come back up the racetrack. There's the 76. He does a good job trying to navigate. Turn. And he does a great job getting the car to the right. He got a little bit of contact there, but watch this. He's able to keep that car straight, which was the main part there that helped Philip get through that massive incident. Again, Philip Molinix now inside. Oh, Philip under caution. Got a piece of the wall. What in the world? So let's get ready to talk to him. Inside the top 3 is Philip Molinix. Let's grab him right quick. ST Motorsports, Philip Molinix here. Philip Mullen X is back up in here in the booth. Got a copy?
I got coffee.
Well, explain to me, buddy, how in the world you made it through all that relatively clean.
Man, let me tell you, I need another pair of clean underwear. Like, that's the third pair I've gone through.
Well, you're up into the top 3. How's the car?
The car's good. Car's good. Car's handling great. We should have a green flag pit stop coming up. But, hopefully this car stays like this.
Well, 10-4, buddy, we're going to let you go back to racing, but one of your better runs of the season right now, sitting in 3rd. All right,
Thanks,
guys,
buddy.
That's Philip Molinex, the driver of the 16 car here tonight, and we'll get him back down to teammates in ST Motorsports as we come back to green. And here we go, the 16 machine up there in the 3rd spot, Molinex there in P3. We're 86 of 130 complete here tonight. So here we go, coming to green once again, 86 or 130 complete here tonight. We'll go green flag racing here once again. Here we go, coming to green. Green to flag to fly, everybody up to speed once again. Green, green, green. We're back underway here tonight at Homestead Miami Speedway. Battle up front once again. Everybody gonna get spreaded out pretty early. A couple more cars out of this event, including Cheeseman now out. So we're adding to the out total here. Onyx is trying to hang on to a decent run here. Probably don't have the car to stay up there in the top 3, but he can hang on, definitely get a good finish. He's kept the car pretty much clean all evening. That'd be my goal if I was him. There is Gary back there as well. Nicholas in the mix also. Again, we're 88 laps of 130 in the books here tonight. And Matt, the first car that went upside down, back to 13th, back on the lead lap. Man, oh wow. These cars still going at it here at the Homestead Raceway. There is Nicholas alongside. There's Scott Taylor hanging on to the 9th spot right now. Medina leads. 10th is Brian, 11th is Keith, 12th is Jack. See Scott Taylor falling back right now to P11. Jack Gunset right there in the 12th spot. 13th is Matt. That is your last car left really running in this event. 13 cars is the number that we got right now as we continue to knock the laps off here at Homestead. Medina leads the lane. Medina Senior in the 9. Continuing to lead. Robinson second. Phillips stabilized in the 3rd spot. Great for Phil, I think, as he continues to run. If you're Philip Molinex, you got to be happy about that. Sitting there in that 3rd spot. Molinex down the back straightaway once again, with a couple cars stacked up behind him at the moment. He'll jump to the high line, and he'll get past there by the 87 machine of Derek Schilling up into the top 3. Look at Schilling go. Big run for Derek Schilling. So everybody hanging on right now. Derek Schilling having a great run in the mix right now, as well as everyone else. Fighting their way through. 4th on back at the moment. Yeah. Facebook Suite, what are you doing there, mate? Darn it. I get rid of Facebook Suite. Hang on, you Google. As we continue to run right now. Facebook Suite, Philip Molinex right there in the race lead, running 5th. Not the race lead, he's running 5th. I don't know how I come up with a race lead when he's running 5th. Professional broadcasting, folks, here on Extreme Sim TV. I'm professional. right now, 93 on the board, a 130 complete here tonight. Watching Philip Monex right now as we continue to run. So right now, everybody's fighting their way through, and you see it on your screen right now. That is your battle up there in that top 5 spot. Meanwhile, back to the race leaders is going to be David Medina leading at the moment. David Medina leads the way, 14 to 130 complete here tonight on Extreme Sim TV's coverage. Just 94 of 130 in the books. I think it's a 13. It looks like Phil's going to lose a spot back there around that battle for 6th or 7th right here in the run of it. There you go. Phil has dropped to 6th right now. Edmond Jones right there behind him. Now he's got pressure from Brian Masser. Molenex starting to slide back, but I'm sure that Molenex is happy with his run here tonight. Molenex has got to be stoked, man, because, you know, top 10 run for him tonight, I think that's going to be just what he's looking for. David Medina, Brandon Robinson, Derek Schilling, Rick Ward right there alongside the 16 right now. Again, Rick has seen more underside of race car here tonight. He's probably seen his whole life here with 96, 97 on the board. And we continue to run right now, and that's the way we set as they fight their way through. What a night here tonight. We continue to rock and roll. Medina out front in the engine number 9 with 97 on the board. Everybody hanging on right now, having a great run here tonight. 97 on 100 complete. And right now, fighting their way through. We should see green flag stops here in this run as they continue to go. Robinson, Gary Jazorski right there running 3rd. He picked up stage 1 tonight. Derek Schilling right there in 4th, as well as Edmond. Brian back here. Nicholas. Philip Molenex has dropped back, but Philip Molenex first car on pit road, so will this play off for Phil? A little bit of pit strategy there out of the 16. Hang on to it. Don't do this. There's a pit wall. He does a great job hanging on. I thought Phil was about to meet the water barrier there at the end of pit wall. That would have been huge. That 16 car came all the way around. Medina Sr. still leads. Coming up to 30 laps to go here tonight, folks, on Extreme Sim TV. 30 to go here tonight. So right now, 99 and 130 complete, folks. We're going to do one more crank it up. When we come back, it should be green flag stops here at Homestead. All right, back here as they continue to run right now. That is David Medina Sr. still in the race lead. Some cars electing to start their pit stops here. Everyone else behind them. See how this lines out pit stop wise. Here tonight there is Gary Edmond, there is Nicholas as well, along with Brian Messer, Keith Fallon, Jack Gunsett, along with Rick Ward, who's on pit road right now, Matt on pit road as well. And again, Philip Molinex is one of the first cars to come down pit road. But again, Molinex made a little bit of a mistake there that cost him some time. That might hurt him in how this works out. But right now, David Medina Sr. leads the way right now with Robinson in second. Medina, Robinson, both of them to pit road here. Great stop for both cars. Everybody down pit road, 106 and 130 complete here tonight on Extreme Sim TV. There's Derek Schilling in the second spot right now. Derek Schilling hanging on. Everybody hanging on right now. Great run down the back straightaway. 108 on the board. Jonesy right there in first at the moment. 108 on the board this time by. Edmond Jones leads the way. Derek Schilling there in second. .108 of 130 complete. Edmond Jones now with the race lead as David and everybody else has hit pit road. Waiting on these guys to come down. Edmond up the racetrack into the outside wall trying to get the pit road if he believes. Not going to make it that time by. Edmond, Derek Schilling, Brian Messer, and Keith all right there have not stopped. As if you had trouble right in front of your leader. That could be the caution he's looking for. No yellow as of yet. He'll stay green. They're both off the racing surface. It's still hectic right here. He's got to be careful not to get damaged. And that's what he was hoping for. He was hoping for a yellow here to kind of really gain on that track position. 109, 110 complete. You see Scott Taylor out there in seventh trying to unlap himself here, right here in that number 5 machine. Scott Taylor doing everything he can to try to make it up right now as well. You see him still continuing to run right now, that 5 machine right there on the top side. Right there with the 87 as well. Great run by both of them. 11 on 130 complete. And right there, 20 laps to go. Scott Taylor going to unlap himself here. We're waiting on your race leader to hit pit road. Derek Schilling right there in the mix as well, trying to play some strategy. With 20 to go here at Homestead. Everybody continue to hang on. 20 laps to go. $20 to go. Edmond Jones, the pit road here, does a great job coming to pit road. Edmond Jones right there, 19 laps to go. So as we continue to run right now, 18 to go this time by. So it's 18 to go. Derek Schilling up front right now. 18 to go with Derek Schilling leading here tonight. $17 laps to go. 17 laps to go. Derek Schilling leading right now. Messer in second, following in third, but they all have to hit pit road here as they continue to run, looking for pit stops here in a moment. 17 laps to go. So right now, as we continue to run right now, Scott Taylor in 6th, Edmond Jones in 7th, Brandon Robinson in 8th, and again, the first few cars still need to pit. Schilling, Messer, and Medina have not stopped. The top 3 have not stopped as we continue to run here with 17 laps to go. And right now 16 to go, Robinson sitting in 8th. And right now, as they fight their way through here from the Homestead Raceway, Nicholas right there in that spot, along with Gunsit there in the 73. There is Nick Alford right there in the 20th. Gene Cheeseman there in 15th. 16th, Robert Carroll right now. Up front, Derek Schilling leads the way at the moment. Great run for Derek. Everybody holding serve right now as you see Derek Schilling. 15 laps to go. Messer hanging on as well. 14 laps to go. Messer, Schilling, Medina. Your top 3 here tonight. Right now, here we go. Schilling looks to the bottom, does not come to pit road. Kind of odd their choice. He missed it, I do believe, because I allowed Messer to close the gap relatively quick with 14 to go. Right now, Derek Schilling up front, leading, trying to hang on, maybe just about out of fuel here as they come down the back straightaway here at the Homestead Miami Speedway with 13 laps to go. Brian Messer going to try to take the race lead on the top side. Messer looks for the race lead here out of turn 4. Really low there for Derek Schilling. Schilling going to give the lead up here as they battle down the front straightaway once again. There is the battle for the race lead. New race leader Messer. Messer up at the 5th. Contact with Messer. Messer hangs on. Both cars save it. They'll keep running here. Big save out of Brian Messer, taking the race lead. I don't think they got enough in the tank to make it 11, 12 more laps here at Homestead without hitting pit road. Everybody hanging on. Schilling, Messer up front as well. Now Messer pulling away. Schilling may be in fuel saving mode here, thinking he may be able to make it. First car with fresh tires and fuel is David Medina, and he is closing in a hurry, just 7 seconds back. Last time by, 3 seconds quicker than a race leader. Medina and Mr. Jaworski right here. This battle for third could become the battle for the race lead in just a few laps. Messer trying to hang on, 11 laps to go. Fuel saving now an issue here tonight. Leaders trying to save fuel. They got fresher tires coming behind them. In Medina Senior and Gary Jaworski. Right there, that battle for third. They're now less than 5 seconds off the race leaders. So the gap still closing. Right here, it could be the battle for the lead. Gary to the bottom. He'll take third. Will be the first car on fresher tires in under 4 seconds here. Gary to the bottom. He'll still try to clear David Medina. Off of turn 4, they're going to have lap traffic here. You got to be careful. We've seen cars get right reared in that situation. They do a great job to hang on. There's Schilling in second with 10 to go. Messer trying to mind the gap and mind the fuel. Two hard things to do with two different objectives. You got to go fast enough to stay up front, but you got to save enough fuel to get to the end. Messer kind of in a no-win situation in the 23 with fresh tires coming. And there we go, Gary to second. We got a car on the outside wall. That's Derek Schilling headed to pit road. So Schilling to pit road. The old end tires. Now it's down to Messer out front. 9 laps to go. Brian Messer, no fuel, no pit stop, no fresh tires on that machine. Eight laps to go. Eight to go this time by. Too wide behind them as well. David Medina right there now battling for second with Gary. That could be the battle for the race lead. Here they come to the bottom of your race leader. David Medina gonna get by no problem. Now Medina's got to hold off Gary here for another 7 laps. Gary right now leading, 7 to go. Excuse me, David leading, Gary second. Third right now, Brian Messer. He'll hit pit road, couldn't make it. So now everybody on pit road at the moment. Race leader David Medina Sr. leading here in the final laps at Homestead. David Medina Sr. leading here tonight. Finger there in that 9 machine hanging on out front. Out of turn number 4, 6 to go. Smoke down there on pit road, not going to matter. 6 laps to go here. So right now it's David Medina Sr. leading. Down the back straightaway, coming to 5 laps to go this time by. David Medina Sr. continuing to lead. That number 9 machine pulling away right now, 5 to go. Five laps to go this time by. 5 to go right now, Medina out front. 2 to go, right. 5 laps to go, P2, Gary Jaworski right now trying to hang on. Robinson third, 4th right now. Is going to be Edmond Jones trying to pick up a top 3 here tonight with 5 laps to go. Edmond, great run right now. Right now, leading the way, David Medina Sr. leads. 3 laps to go. Gary Jaworski leading in second, trying to chase down Medina. Jaworski right there in P2 at the moment. P3 is Edmond Jones. P4, Brian Messer looking at the top 10 here tonight. P7, Matt there after being on his roof earlier in the race. P7 here tonight. Rick Ward there in 8th, 9th at the moment. Keith falling. 10th is Nicholas looking for a top 10 here tonight. 11th right now, Philip Molinex, the last car reasonably running here tonight in this one is Philip. Meanwhile, up front, nothing has changed. Medina and Gorski continue to lead the way here. 2 laps to go here from Homestead, Miami. Gary right now in second, hanging on right at the moment. Up front, David Medina Sr. leads. One lap to go, David Medina Sr. leading here to the end. 1 to go here tonight as we continue to run right now. Medina in that race lead at the moment, leading right now. Jaworski in second. David Medina looking to come through turn number 3 and 4. Here we go, coming to the checkered flag. By lap traffic, David Medina Sr. is going to get it done in the Dixie Vodka 160. Great run there. He'll get the win. Gary Jaworski to second. Edmond Jones going to come home third here tonight in that 51 camp as he crosses the stripe this time by Mr. Edmond Jones. Brian Messer back there in the top 6. But your winner here tonight, Mr. David Medina Sr. And let's take a look at what the point standings looked like before we got here in this one. And we'll take a look right now. You can see David Medina Sr. was not in that playoff picture. Or yeah, he was. He was P2 car 9. Yep, there he is. Sorry about that. He was P2. Already locked in with a win. This is his second win of the year for David Medina Sr. Win number 2. And he'll take that points lead. And once again, just to take and make that lead even more prevalent here, David Medina, let's get ready to talk to him. Let's talk to him. David Medina Sr., you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, win number 2 of the year, buddy. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I got to give a little shout out to my teammate Sean Cheeseman. I got to practice a little bit late, and I kind of talked about our setups and stuff. So appreciate his input on this.
Well, great job. Second win of the year for you. Congratulations. Again, you were already locked in the playoffs, but now you just padding that little gap just a little bit more.
Yeah, there's a lot of good guys in here, and good fun racing with these guys, and I'm going to try and get as many points as I can going into the playoffs. But it feels good to be able to be locked in, and it kind of takes the pressure off on the rest of the races just to be able to go out there some more wins and not have to worry about points and stuff right now. So enjoying it.
Well, man, domination early in the season, 3 races, 2 wins. You can't do much better than that.
Yeah, I'm very happy with how the season started for me, and just gotta keep it up. I know the guys are gonna keep pressure on me, and I gotta go out there and race them every week, and just really enjoying it. And gotta give a shout out to my team NT, and if you guys get a chance, check them out on YouTube. And I want to thank you too for the broadcast. Appreciate you broadcasting this for us.
No problem, buddy. It's been a lot of fun. But 3 races, 2 wins. Congratulations, Mr. David.
Thank you, sir.
Right there we go. Your race winner here tonight, Mr. David Medina, doing a great job. Let's get P2 up here, Mr. Gary. Coming up home, just a little short here tonight, coming home second. Hey, Gary, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. Will you come up just a little bit short there, P2? Overall, a good night, though.
Yeah, it was a good night, man. I got caught up in that incident with, I can't remember who it was, but it was on the front stretch there. Got a fast repair, and I just had to make up so much time. That last pit stop, I made up some good time on pit entrance and had him at about 2.2 seconds coming out of pit, so made up that time and, just used up my tires a little bit too much and couldn't stick with him. So
yeah, it's unfortunate you just run out of tire, but top 2, not a bad deal.
No, good run, and congratulations to the winner, man. He's got a fast car.
Well, man, what are you gonna do next week? You go to the auto club. What do you think about that?
I'm just going to have to do the same thing I did this week. Put my time in, put my laps in, and make sure that we can keep that 18 up front.
Well, congratulations once again, man, on a wonderful run here tonight, running in P2. Anybody like to thank? Oh,
man, just like to shout out my dad. I'm rocking the M&L Plumbing Toyota Camry. It's his 20th year in business, so just huge shout out to him, and that's it, man. We appreciate it.
Well, hang on just a second. We'll back up here. Let's see if I can get a screenshot for everybody. Right now I don't have one. Let's get one of you on track and see if I can get an up-close shot. So hang on just a minute. Let's see here. There we go. There you go. We'll get you on the front straightaway season. What is 20th year in business? Man,
Yes, sir.
wow. All plumbing?
Yes, sir. That's all they do is plumbing. And the new construction and service.
I'll give them a shout out. Where can people find them if they need some plumbing work done? M&L Plumbing.
Yep. If you're in the Tallahassee, Crawfordville, 850 area, Florida, that's where they're at.
10-4 Gary, well, again, great run here tonight. Running second here in the M&L Plumbing Incorporated machine. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Y'all have a great evening.
You too, buddy. Have a good one. You know, as much as I mess up plumbing folks at home, I kind of wish they were around our area, because I could stop up a sink faster than anybody else, I think. We're going to go to Edmond Jones coming home third here tonight. Where is Mr. Edmond Jones? There he is. We'll talk to him right now. Hey, Edmond Jones, Matt up here in the Extreme Simmer TV booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Matt.
Alrighty, man. Well, top 3 for you. Great run for you as well.
Yeah, it was a great first night with these guys, and you know, I suck at at any mile and a half, but kind of saved tires, bid my time there, and you know, if I would have pitted a lap sooner on that last green flag stop, I think I might have been up there with them, but it was still a heck of a race. Shout out to Brandon in the 97, Brandon Robinson. That was a great race for third there. He gave me a run for my money.
Well, man, you did a great job coming home there in the top 3. What's your plan for Auto Club next week?
Same thing. Like I said, you know, I'm not big on the mile and a halves. Just gonna bide my time, try to save the tires, and pull something in there at the end. Hopefully not have an incident like we did tonight. You know, I had to use my fast repair and come back from 11th twice. First pit stop, I overshot my pit. Came back up, I think I was 5th by the second stage there, and then got in that incident, up running in the front, and came back from 11th again. So you gotta smile. It was just a fun race, man.
10-4, man. Well, again, congratulations. Top 3 here tonight, buddy.
Hey, you have a good night.
10-4, anybody like to thank before I let you go?
I want to thank my lovely wife for letting me do all this. You know, shout out to all the spouses out there. And then my dad, you know, I grew up watching him race, and he's always been an idol for me, and learned a lot from him. So being able to bring what I've learned from him onto, you know, even sim racing, it makes me smile, man.
10-4, man. That's the way it goes, right?
Hey, you learn from your idols, man.
Yeah, 10-4. It doesn't. Hey, man, I tell you what. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think back to something that my dad said. He was the best in the world at rigging stuff up to work. Let's call it that way.
Well, him and my grandfather, you know, watching them growing up, watching them work on little circle track cars. You know, my home track's a quarter mile, and seeing some of the stuff they've done, watching my dad race, it inspired just about everything I do for any racing.
10-4, Edmond. Well, again, congratulations. Great run here tonight.
Hey, thanks, man.
Edmond there doing a great job coming home third. Let's take a look at your final finishing results from the Homestead Miami Speedway. Here we go. Taking a look here. Medina got the win. Krzyzorski second. Edmond Jones third. Robinson fourth. Taylor fifth. Sixth is Messer. Seventh is the 19, Mr. Matthew, who ended up on his roof earlier. Rick Ward falling there as well. Nicholas Shell, Philip Molinex back there in 11th. And we'll continue to work our way through. Schilling coming home 12th. Gunset 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th. And before we go off the air tonight, let's take a look back at some of the moments here tonight. Alrighty, folks, I hope you enjoyed a little bit of recap there. That was back when Edmond went on his roof. We'll be back next week for Auto Club Speedway. Until then, everyone has stay safe. Have a great night. We'll see